American President Donald Trump says the U.S. has carried out a successful bombing attack on 3 nuclear facilities in Iran and said they have been obliterated. Israel says they were in full coordination with the U.S. in planning the strikes. Iranian officials have confirmed the facilities were struck but denied it had suffered a major blow. The strikes mark a major escalation in the ongoing war between Iran and Israel. One of the targets was Fordo, a uranium enrichment plant hidden in a remote mountainside that is vital to Iran's nuclear ambitions. We do not yet know the full scale of the damage at the facility. The U.S. says it has also hit 2 other nuclear sites at Natanz and Isfahan. It is unclear yet what damage the U.S. attack has had on the nuclear facilities or whether there are many injuries or casualties. The Iranian Atomic Energy Organization said the bombing of the 3 nuclear sites was a barbaric violation of international law.
Thank you very much. A short time ago, the U.S. military carried out massive precision strikes on the 3 key nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime: Fordo, Natanz, and Esfahan. Everybody heard those names for years as they built this horribly destructive enterprise. Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier. For 40 years, Iran has been saying death to America, death to Israel. They have been killing our people, blowing off their arms, blowing off their legs with roadside bombs. That was their specialty. We lost over 1,000 people, and hundreds of thousands throughout the Middle East and around the world have died as a direct result of their hate. In particular, so many were killed by their general, Qasem Soleimani. I decided a long time ago that I would not let this happen. It will not continue. I want to thank and congratulate Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu. We worked as a team like perhaps no team has ever worked before. And we've gone a long way to erasing this horrible threat to Israel. I want to thank the Israeli military for the wonderful job they've done. And most importantly, I want to congratulate the great American patriots who flew those magnificent machines tonight, and all of the United States military on an operation the likes of which the world has not seen in many, many decades. Hopefully, we will no longer need their services in this capacity. I hope that's so. I also want to congratulate the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Kane, spectacular general, and all of the brilliant military minds involved in this attack. With all of that being said, this cannot continue. There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the most difficult of them all, by far, and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill. Most of them can be taken out in a matter of minutes. There's no military in the world that could have done what we did tonight, not even close. There has never been a military that could do what took place just a little while ago. Tomorrow, General Kane, Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth will have a press conference at 8 a.m. at the Pentagon. And I want to just thank everybody, and in particular, God. I want to just say we love you, God, and we love our great military. Protect them. God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel. And God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has publicly praised President Donald Trump for the U.S. bombing of Iran's nuclear facilities. In a statement, Netanyahu called Trump's action bold, righteous and historic, saying it was something no other country could do and that the attack will change history.
Your bold decision to target Iran's nuclear facilities with the awesome and righteous might of the United States will change history. In Operation Rising Lion, Israel has done truly amazing things. But in tonight's action against Iran's nuclear facilities, America has been truly unsurpassed. It has done what no other country on earth could do. History will record that President Trump acted to deny the world's most dangerous regime the world's most dangerous weapons. His leadership today has created a pivot of history that can help lead the Middle East and beyond to a future of prosperity and peace. President Trump and I often say, peace through strength. First comes strength, then comes peace. And tonight, President Trump and the United States acted with a lot of strength. President Trump, I thank you. The people of Israel thank you. The forces of civilization thank you. God bless America. God bless Israel. And may God bless our unshakable alliance, our unbreakable faith.
The conflict between Israel and Iran is a rapidly escalating military confrontation rooted in long-standing regional tensions, primarily over Iran's nuclear program and its support for anti-Israel militant groups. The conflict erupted on June 13, 2025, when Israel launched airstrikes targeting Iran's nuclear and military facilities, as well as key generals and nuclear scientists, citing concerns over Iran's uranium enrichment activities, which Israel claims are aimed at developing nuclear weapons. Iran denies these allegations, asserting its nuclear program is for peaceful purposes. In response, Iran retaliated with missile and drone attacks on Israel, including strikes that damaged civilian infrastructure, like an Israeli hospital in Beersheba. The tit-for-tat attacks have continued for over a week, with Israel bombing nuclear sites in Iran's Isfahan, Natanz, and Fordo provinces, while Iran has fired over 400 missiles and drones, killing at least 24 in Israel and injuring hundreds. In Iran, the death toll has reached at least 430, with 3,500 injured, according to Iranian state media. The conflict has caused widespread panic in Tehran, with residents fleeing and businesses shutting down, while Israel faces frequent missile alerts and evacuations. Both sides show no immediate signs of de-escalation, with Israel preparing for a potentially prolonged campaign and Iran rejecting calls for surrender or nuclear negotiations amid ongoing attacks. Cassandra Yunumbe, Eagles FM News.